Hello everyone! This is Stefanos or Daronion from Team Beatrunner, and I wanted to make a short video to explain to everyone how you could make your own obstacles for Beatrunner if you wanted so, because I saw on Discord that a lot of people requested it. So, first of all, before beginning, you will need Roblox Studio to make an obstacle, and at least some very basic knowledge of it, as I'm not going to go into too many details about how Roblox Studio works. I will explain a few things though. Also, to follow this tutorial, you will need to download the pattern editor Roblox file I've uploaded on our Discord of Beatrunner, and in case you are not in the Discord, I will link it in the description of this video. So first things first, go in the Explorer, on the top right. Under Workspace, you will find a model called Editor Plane. We will use this as a placeholder for a slice of the tower in which players run. Select it and then hit F on your keyboard to focus on it. You can also check under Replicated Storage, there is a folder I've created called Obstacle Examples. Open it and you can see more different obstacles from the real game that you can use as a reference of how an obstacle model should look like in the end. You will also notice there is a model inside these obstacles called coins. It is there, but ignore it. You will not have to create where the coins spawn, so don't worry about it. Now, when moving stuff in the obstacle, use the tools Roblox provides in the top model section. Don't drag anything. And also, as a tip, if you want to select a specific part without selecting the whole model, hold Alt on your keyboard and mouse over the obstacles. You will start seeing all the separate components and you can move them independently. And also, tip number 2, if you want to select more parts, hold both Alt and Control, and then you can click on these separate parts and move them around all together. Okay, so now let's suppose I want to create a new obstacle, okay? Go in the replicated storage in the obstacle examples, duplicate one of the obstacles, whichever you want, to have like a starting point. It's not going to matter too much. Drag and drop it inside Workspace and then rename it into something different so that you can remember it. Now open up the obstacle, delete the coins and the highlights models. And in the primary and secondary models, you will go through them and delete all parts, but leave only one. And make sure that the one that remains in each of the two, primary and secondary, is named A. Just an A, an A, an A, an A, an A, an A, an A. Now, using just these two parts, you can start designing your obstacle by moving firstly these parts, rotating them, and duplicate them if you want to have more of them. You can check how I did it, but in case, because it takes quite a while until I design an obstacle, you can just skip to the timestamp I am putting here. Okay, so now after you've finished designing your obstacle, go in the Explorer under the Server Script service. If you made sure that all of your parts are named A, as I said, you can use this highlight generator I've programmed. You will notice that inside it there are two values you can change to modify the thickness of the highlights that it is going to generate, but I'd say the default ones are usually fine, so I wouldn't bother with them. After you have set some thicknesses, supposedly, just click on test on the top bar and then click on run on the green arrow, run, and you should see the effect of the script I made. You will get some outlines for each part. And as I said, you can play around with the thicknesses. Here is a result, but you can see here the thicknesses are way too big. So usually thinner is better. Now, after you have decided on the thickness that you want, just run the script once more. This is the last time. And click on your model inside the workspace, copy it, and then go again to the test and stop running. Then you have to paste what you just copied inside the folder My Obstacles from replicated storage. After this, delete the previous My Obstacle that you had created, and after that you can just drag and drop the new My Obstacle into the workspace. And you will see that now the new obstacle we have has outlines. Make sure to delete the highlight generator script before proceeding further. Now, of course, one thing you will notice is that the auto-generated highlights are placed everywhere, on each part, on all sides. And this can get quite bad, especially if you have a lot of parts. So here, again, an editing part, you will need to go and separately edit each highlight to perfectly fit, and touch well with each other. Well, now it is officially done. You've created a new obstacle. You can also check how the highlights would look like using some different, like brighter colors to simulate the real neon colors that are in-game. And as the last part, just drag and drop the obstacle in the folder My Folder, rename it to something of your choice, and that's it. You've created a new obstacle. Congratulations!